This is Conquerors of Dawn.
Big moves, I'm that dude. Bet I see you from the top, yeah, real soon. Looking down on the haters that I've been through. Told them I'll see you later, yeah, big truth. I keep a real good pace. Built a big house, damn, look at that place. Up in my mind, cause that's my space. House so big, full of positive things. And I can't be shook, cause I ain't no rook, man, I wrote the book. Now I teach how to cook them beats like, look, making these look good. I just want trophies, plaques with a whole goal if you know me. Gotta go record on the wall, look closely. Got that record all alone, like lonely. I'm just sick of waiting cause I feel it's frustrating when I always put the hours in. But ain't nobody wanna recognize independence, it threatens their continent. So I chase that bag, trophies are dope but I'd rather have cash. Sitting in the bank cause I paid my tax. Living my life, my way, my path, I go. Move fast, anyone who ain't hitting full gas. Who that, choose that, hard work, that wins, true facts. I'ma go big, grind hard, throw a few jabs. Big hook next to the dome, knock her straight back down to the floor. Anyone in my way smacked, I don't take bad thoughts, no, I remove that. My team got good minds, I can prove that.
I got these dreams that I've been chasing. I've got some things I've been upgrading. No one can stop me from this craving. Chasing. I've got these dreams that I've been chasing. I've got some things I've been upgrading. No one can stop me from this craving. You'll see me at the top one day.
Yo, when it ain't toxic, shut your mouth and pick a different topic. Taking off like a rocket, got that energy, you can call me socket. Doing that boss-ish, all I do is focus on increasing that profit. Yeah, I'm on like a faucet, ready to make another deposit. Never been complacent, since I was 8, I steady stay chasing. Always winning adjacent, side by side, grind hard in the basement. Ain't no replacement, only one me, yes, to the free agent. Cause I go with this payments, otherwise I don't really have any patience. Making that honey, I wanna be something that's more than just money. I wanna teach others and see them becoming a version they never thought. Now they be hunting their goals and their dreams, yeah, all in their reach. They listen to me, the things that I preach, and change their whole lives to something belief. And now their own mind is all that they need. I'm loving the journey, got rid of the doubt and the worry. I'm moving no mercy, whatever I get I'm deserving. I put in the work in, I feel like I'm never done working. I always stay thirsty, cause it keeps me alive when I'm learning.
I got these dreams that I've been chasing. I've got some things I've been upgrading. No one can stop me from this craving. Chasing. I've got these dreams that I've been chasing. I've got some things I've been upgrading. No one can stop me from this craving. You'll see me at the top one day.
Welcome to the battleground, where legends are forged. This is Conquerors of Dawn.
Big moves, I'm that dude. Bet I see you from the top, yeah, real soon. Looking down on the haters that I've been through. Told them I'll see you later, yeah, big truth. I keep a real good pace. Built a big house, damn, look at that place. Up in my mind, cause that's my space. House so big, full of positive things. And I can't be shook, cause I ain't no rook, man, I wrote the book. Now I teach how to cook them beats like, look, making these look good. I just want trophies, plaques with a whole goal if you know me. Gotta go record on the wall, look closely. Got that record all alone, like lonely. I'm just sick of waiting cause I feel it's frustrating when I always put the hours in. But ain't nobody wanna recognize independence, it threatens their continent. So I chase that bag, trophies are dope but I'd rather have cash. Sitting in the bank cause I paid my tax.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Waylander Gaming. Tonight it is the evening of Conquerors of Dawn, Season 2, Day 2. The first and only matchup we will have tonight is Otsutsuki up against Aquadias. Unfortunately, Exodus needed to forfeit their match against Saint Dynasty. But yeah, Otsutsuki up against Aquadias. It's still a cracker of a match tonight. Let's hope and let's pray they take us into a sudden death round so that we can get that content worthy filled. But yeah, this first matchup was sponsored by Solar for Day. So thank you for the co-sponsor in this tournament. Yeah, Oshimzi, how are you feeling tonight, bro?
But I'm heavily excited. I think this is going to be a fun match to watch. Both teams last night had some good performances. Some mistakes were made, so I think this is going to be a very evenly skilled matchup. And yeah, I hope I'm going to see a positive Bane tonight.
Well, I am sure our co-panelist Rika did learn his lesson from last night, and we should see something out of a heavenly package coming in from Rika. It's not a caster's curse to wish him to curse him. To curse him to feed tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, get your votes in, and let's see. Will it be Otsutsuki that takes this matchup, or will it be Aquadias? Aquadias, definitely, they need to play to win here to get some points onto the board. Yeah, currently Co with Exodus in the third place. Yeah, Otsutsuki tied with Saint Dynasty in the first place. But ladies and gentlemen, enough of that. Enough of this. Let's jump into the first phase of the drafting phase in this first matchup in this best of three series. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button and get everyone from your church to your braai to all your family groups to come and support the teams.
I mean, this is the top 16 teams in the African region, so this is going to be some fun matches coming up, and I'm excited to see what the drafting phase is going to do. I mean, we saw the side of Aquadias made the mistake of giving the Lance a lot, so I hope they've learned their lesson.
Yeah, well, I mean, they do have different matchups to play and entertain us with here for viewing pleasure against any team. I mean, Aquadias is not a team that you should, in theory, just write off. I mean, they are a force to reckon with.
Yeah, solidly. Especially as soon as Seppi picks up that Joy. That's a dangerous match because he of course loves the Joy, but he doesn't play Joy as often because she's kind of situational. So as soon as he picks her up, you know he's going to dominate with that. So that's going to be fun. So already that's the Wisest getting banned out. The first respect being the Gatto. And we might also see the Badang coming out. I mean, Waves Badang is scary. Like, I still get PTSD nightmares.
Well, in theory, I do think that both teams did do homework on one another, especially from last night's matches. So we do see the respect ban, especially on the Gacha coming in. I mean, that was something that needed to be respected from Aquadias last night. We did see them turning the tides onto Saint Dynasty, and Saint Dynasty is probably the squad in South Africa. But yeah, Aquadias responding with the X-Ball ban and Otsutsuki removing Zetian from the equation.
Interesting bans. I mean, that Xbox ban already tells you we're going to see a heavy frontline material. We might see a Uranus pick coming out. So if it's going to be a CC ban now, Baxia, okay, yeah, Baxia being banned out, that's definitely looking at a Uranus pick. So if I was Otsutsuki, I would look at maybe banning out the Uranus or the Lapu. Uranus might be the safest because they took out 2 tank killers. But for all the teams that are watching here in our chat, if you're ever wondering how you can do in the future homework on your enemy team, don't forget to check out our Wikipedia link that is in the WhatsApp communities on Facebook, so you can do all your homeworks onto your enemy team. There's a lack of statistics there.
Yeah, I mean, I do get you, bro. Yeah, Yuzong being the first pick for the side of Aqua Diaz.
Mm.
Yeah, Aqua Diaz do know that they are going to play on a higher pick than the Nigerian squad, so will we potentially be seeing the low skill based heroes coming in from the side of Aqua Diaz? As well, Margie does pick up the Lancelot. It's something that Aqua Diaz did struggle against last night.
Yeah, but with Lancelot, I would definitely say Otsutsuki needs to pick up the Kalia because Kalia is a very, very good pick against the Lancelot. And even the Badang is still open. They go for the Zushin, which is also very irritating in the mid lane, but that sets up the front line for Aqua Diaz very, very well.
Oh, this is interesting. Sapolga picking up Bane. Well, the Bane was quite expected coming in from Rika, but Wave picking up the Badang. Badang is definitely a hero that you should look at. Badang, bro, perfect set with the wall and a first crack. It's quite deadly, so we will not see. It's potentially not damage Badang, but potentially tank Badang, as we do see Kinshiki does pick up the CC.
Definitely needs to be tank Padang. I mean, you already have the XP laner, so Padang roam damage is crazy. Like that is epic playstyles there. I mean, XP lane damage Padang I can still get, but roam Padang needs to be a frontliner, especially if you follow that up with the Bane, because I mean that's a good combo. The first break into the deadly catch into the Black Dragon, so that's a lot of stun potential coming out from the side of Aquadia. So I'm loving the combo so far.
Yeah, I am going to agree with you there, bro. I mean, this is but I mean, anything could play out, especially looking at the XP laner. CC is quite a nice counter against the Yuzong. So it's going to come down to the side laners and what the side laners can do to give that extra advantage towards the jungler and the mid laner, as we do see Brody being the next ban for the side of Aqua Diaz.
Mm, being banned out in response to the Clint is not a bad option. But one thing that's left is still 1-1 Irithel Granger. So if they're looking at banning out the marksmen, I would definitely say those are the three bans you can go for. But other than that, I would say Otozuki need to focus on the mid lane because they need a high CC mid laner to pair up with the enemy team. So we might be looking at something like maybe a Kagura, Kadita would be good. There's a lot of different options to go for. Even Faza would actually be pretty good paired with a Batanga. I think Faza might be the choice though.
Well, let's see what is going to get picked up. Indra with the final ban. Oh, missing the ban for Otsutsuki. That's quite costly. Yeah, that's definitely costly from the side of Otsutsuki.
That can definitely make or break their plays. And there is the Irithel ban being already taken out. So that's a open Granger. So if they pick up the Granger now, there's no hard counter to that. But with that being said, the Granger and the 1-1 are both very good picks in this regard. So I would say the safest pick would be the Granger. There's no like hard counter against the Granger. Maybe the Harith, but I don't know how Aquadis would like to pick up Harith on the 80 ping they are reaching.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at the votes, right? The votes from the viewers is currently stuck at 50-50. And the chat is quite dead tonight. It feels like we are in COVID-19.
I think as soon as the action starts and we start warming up, I think there's going to be a change in pace. But yeah, there's the 1-1. I mean, 1-1 was left open, and that is a solid pick. Like the only good pick for the side of Aquadias would maybe be the Granger. They have no other option to go for. It's not a good pick against a 1-1, but it's not bad per se because he's able to poke down and burst down if he does not get caught out by that first stun of his.
Hmm. Yeah. The question is are Aquadias going to pick up the Faza?
I don't like the
So
6.
that Woon guy 42. So one team is from South Africa. The team from South Africa is Aqua Diaz, and the opposing team Otsutsuki is from Nigeria. As Lumi does pick up the Zask and Mist does pick up the Exia. Indra does go with the Kufra once more. We did see Indra playing the Kufra in the second match last night. Definitely a force to be reckoned with. But Exia, it's a bit too slow paced against the 1-1. But let's see. Maybe Mist has got some knowledge on playing against the 1-1. But ladies and gentlemen, yeah.
The problem with it is, I mean, you have Lancelot, Zushin, and the Kufra and the 1-1. She's like a sitting duck here. So, interesting fact: the Kufra has so far in the group stages, yesterday's 2 games and tonight's game, been picked up every single game or banned out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this does conclude the first draft in this best of 3 series. Which side are you favoring? Is it Aqua Diaz or will it be Otsutsuki? For the fact of looking at the draft, look, I've got my combination with Aqua Diaz, but I'm going to have to be honest, Otsutsuki has the better draft in this lineup. But, ladies and gentlemen, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And to agree with you, that Woon guy 1-1 is definitely the most hated MLBB marksman at this point. Pretty much auto banned, regardless.
Yeah, you need like a hard counter for the 1-1 to be able to keep her in check. I mean, you need to bully her early game, and there's not a lot of bully potential coming out in the early game from Aqua Diaz. So if she gets farmed out, she's going to be a menace. But I mean, you have, of course, the Black Dragon that can just stomp her from behind. So that's something to watch out for. But I think this is going to be a very slow game. I think the only action we're going to see in the early game might be on this XP lane, though.
Yeah, indeed. So Lancelot just clearing the jungle a lot quicker than the Bane. But I mean, look at this, right? Badang. Will we see that cleave coming in from Badang? If the cleave comes in, Badang or Bane is going to get a quicker farm clear than the Lancelot. So we will see that advantage onto the Bane.
I mean, that is a good OG combo with the Bane, just getting your teammate to drag the small creep and then just leave it all the way through. But White definitely needs to watch out. I mean, this Kufra is able, if it gets caught out of position, this is going to be tough. It looks like they're going for the invade. Sepp is already in position. He's trying to get that retry steal off. Will he get it? Yeah, no. Yeah, he got the retry, but he gets taken down in response. There's the beautiful phantom substitution from Mashi. He gets going to take down Lumi as the second kill already.
Yeah, so 2-0 exchange going in favor of Otsutsuki. But that was a jungle clear in favor and invade successfully in favor of the Bane. Let's just quickly look at this. Even though Bane was taken down, he is still ahead of the Lancelot.
Is actually a bit behind of the last dollar, about 1,000 gold. So, yeah, I mean, the favor was already 600 gold in the favor of Otsutsuki. There's a dark card. Otsutsuki will get the deadly catch on. Echoes into the mix, doing a lot of damage. Lancelot will get taken down. They're onto Indra. This will be the second kill, but Bane gets taken down in response. Currently 2 for 1. The Black Dragon is farming, looking for the angle, and there's Kanon on a lot of danger. He will get the passive proc, and will we see another takedown? That's the 3 kills in the hands of Echo. Echo loud, Echo proud.
Indeed so. But let's keep an eye out here onto the 1-1 and the Exia before we jump back to the turtle. Currently 1-1 and Exia, it's fairly even at this point or moment of stage. Will Bane get this? Yes! First kill of the match going in favor of Aqua Diaz, but we do see the engagement as the Nightmaric Spawn has been committed. Bane finally gets the revenge onto Lancelot. That's a 2-0 exchange in favor of Aqua Diaz.
What a beautiful play from Wave, bro. That setup with that first crack was crazy. And the follow-up was just all there. I mean, that's the Aquadias we know and love. Bane already starting to slowly but surely get farmed up. I mean, he lost that early game in Invade, but as soon as he's online, he's going to do a lot of damage. He needs like 2 items.
Exion nearly taking down the 1-1 with that full barrage. However, Badang just a bit slow to the rotation, but let's see. Badang does steal the gold crab away from 1-1. But ladies and gentlemen, it's just before the 4-minute mark. Currently, it's a 2-kill advantage in favor of Aquadias, as well as a 1.7k gold lead.
There's a full engagement under the turret. There's the Indra committing the skills already. The Nightmare Export is into the mix. The full barrage is there, taking down the Kufra. Wave looking for the angle onto Margie. He will get the knock back, but won't get the first break in time. And there the retreat, but he gets gapped by Bane. Bane successfully doing a blue buff invade.
Yeah, so currently it's looking very much in favor of Aquadias at this point of stage. I mean, that 1.7k gold lead just extending to a full 3k gold lead. I mean, this is ideally what you want, especially just before the second objective of the match. The second turtle of the match is up in the next 10 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Will we see the invade onto the CC? Or as the battle continues in the mid lane, however... there's nothing really doing so. The Nightmaric Spawn will be available as we do see the wall and the first crack coming in from Badang as Lancelot has been eliminated. So currently Aquadias will have the advantage at the second turtle of the match.
Oh, what a play, what a play. It's like that first crack, and then you threw out the deadly catch. Lancelot did dodge it with the oh, there's a knockup. I'm coming on to Seppi, but there's no follow-up just yet. Oh, this is a very, very intense, very aggressive game coming out from the side of Aquadias.
Yeah, definitely, bro. I think, and if I'm reading the play correctly here, Aquadias is setting up for an early game end. Rightfully so. They should definitely try and end this game as soon as possible and try and force this for an early game end. Potentially just past the 11 or 12 minute mark. That is the call I am going to place in here. This will be an early game finish.
Yeah, as soon as that 1-1 comes online with the Zusha, they're going to start to struggle. There's once again the blue buff invade successful. The retry has been committed. And currently Bane is out retrying this Lancelot. There's damage on this Bane, bro.
As we do see the deadly catch coming in from the Bane. However, Kufra does jump in. Will they get this tier 1 turret in the mid lane? Oh, but Sapolga taking so much damage. But he does take that tier 1 turret as the Nightmaric Spawn does take down the Zushan. That's a 1-for-0 exchange in favor of Aquadias.
Oh, bro, they're having a splendid early game. And once again, wave onto Margie. There's the CC with the beautiful ult coming. Lancelot zinging around. He gets the... does not get the kill yet. The wave is looking for the angle. There's a deadly catch. Will he catch on the body? That's another kill for Seppi. And they are pushing out this top lane turret looking for the angle. But there's not enough creeps just yet.
Yeah, I mean, bro, I am going to look at this. Bane is currently a super strong cannon. I mean, Bane is pretty much a glass cannon hero. But Seppi, Rika definitely doing a good job with this Bane. Definitely learned his lesson against a Lancelot last night. But look, anything can still happen. It ain't over till the cookie crumbles. It's just past the 7-minute mark. Aquadias does have the 7-kill advantage as well as an almost 6k gold lead.
Solidly. I mean, there's uncontested total and a successful red buff invade. So there's not a lot this Lancelot can do, but they need to watch out. This 1-1 is getting farmed up, and that's not something you want. Like, Ixia is above in gold, but they still need to watch. There goes the top lane in the third. There's Bane with a beautiful deadly catch. Not securing the kill because of the vengeance, but there's the beautiful cannon shot. just deleting everyone.
Yeah, so this potentially could be a... Oh, no, it won't be a tier 2 turret in favor of Aquadias, but currently taking down all tier 1 turrets as we do see the engagement in Otsutsuki's jungle, just under the tier 2 turret, as we do see the full barrage coming in, but Zarsk with the Nightmaric Spawn does seal the deal onto Kufra.
What a game. I mean, they definitely have the angle. They need to crack this Holy Shield, and then they can definitely end with the Lord. They have the early game advantage. So already, it's a 8k gold lead in their favor. So this is solid. There's a curtain call already from CC out. So that's a major advantage. And this, wow, the barrier does not get cracked in the top, but it will get cracked in the mid lane.
Yeah, I mean, that deadly catch was committed from the Bane, but that deadly catch did do a lot of damage. Let's quickly look at the builds, right? There is currently 10 stacks on the Sky Piercer for the Zarsk, but looking at Bane, he's got the Endless Battle, the War Axe, well, potentially going for a hybrid build going into this next one. But my question is, what will be that defense item? Will it be a queen? No, it won't be
Queen's
a queen's
Wings.
wings. No, I don't think so, because we don't have that. Oh, yeah, okay, there that item is picked up, so it could potentially be the queen's wings.
Yeah, it's definitely Queen's Wings. I mean, Queen's Wings is very good on Bane because he has like this hybrid lifesteal, so it helps both his second and his basic attack lifesteal potential. That's why he can heal up so fast, especially paired with Endless Battle, so that's something good. And if you go usually for this type of build, you're looking for something like a BOD or a Malefic Roar in response just to secure everything.
Yeah, as well, the first Lord of the match does go in favor of Aquadias. Aquadias can actually get a lot of success from this first Lord. They shouldn't engage into a team fight now. I mean, they are playing at a ping advantage, so I wouldn't advise going in for a team fight, especially with the 1-1 being fed at this moment. I mean, even though the 1-1 has got the most gold for the team, she is... not in the top 3 in this match.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. I mean, they have the angle. The lanes are not completely synced up. This Zarsk is clearing, but they need to watch out for this Indra. This jump, there's the jump onto Lumi. Does not commit. The crossbow tank is getting aimed and responds, but that's Conan at a lot of HP disadvantage. They get the tier 3 turn in the mid lane. This is still the ending angle. Will we see it come through?
Oh, the full barrage has been committed from Exia. However, she does take down the Kufra, but CC is into the back line. Will we see the focus? Yes, Bane does get the kill onto the CC. However, the crossbow tanks from CC was committed, picking up a triple kill. It's currently a 3-for-3 exchange. Oh, I mean, we did mention the 1-1. Oh, and there we have a pause, ladies and gentlemen. That's awkward time to pause, though. We're being honest. As we do see Bane gets taken down. So that's a 4-for-3 exchange in favor of Otsutsuki. However, Aquadias still has that 7.4k gold lead.
Oh, I mean, they did crack 2 turrets and got a massive chunk out of the Nexus. So the next Lord is up in 80 seconds, and they still have the ending angle, but that 1-1 crossbow tank was the thing that did the most damage to them. So they definitely need to start respecting this 1-1. She is starting to hurt. As we said, she might not be in the top gold lead, but she's got that items online. There's a knockup from Ixia. We do see the Wrath coming out, but she flickers to safety. The Lancelot is looking for the kill. He gets the angle onto Mist, but that Black Dragon form is there in response to Conan. But 1-1 is looking for the angle. She might get it onto Echo. He gets knocked up. There is the response, but the life still so much coming out. There's the crossbow tank onto Echo, and that is another kill. 2 for nothing has changed so far in the favor of Otsutsuki.
As we do see the deadly catch from Bane coming in, nearly catching the Kufra. However, we do see the engagement from the Lancelot as the Thorn Rose does cut through. However, Zaz does get the kill onto CC. Will Margie get picked off here with the Lancelot? No, sir, it's a 3-for-1 exchange in favor of Otsutsuki.
Solid. So they took that losing angle and turned it around. That was well played coming out from Aquadia. So yeah, once again, this Echo needs to watch out for this 1-1 because 1-1 is just free farming alt stacks on them, weakness points. So they definitely do. I don't want to say bundle up a bit more, but watch out for this Kufra. There's the engagement onto the bot lane. Messi is in a lot of trouble. They will get taken down. And the Lord is up. The bot lane is being pushed in. This is not a good angle for Aqua to be in.
Yeah, well, Otsutsuki not utilizing that pressure that they got from taking the Exia. However, we will see the engagement, the wall coming in from down. However, it is CC getting caught into this mix as the Black Dragon form has been committed. Bane does get the second Lord of the match. However, the Deadly Catch has been committed. Crossbow tags onto the Yuzong. However, Yuzong's passive does proc and, well, does allow him to sustain just a little bit. But that is a 2-for-1 exchange in favor of Otsutsuki. However, Aqua Diaz did get the Lord. I mean, Exia is back into this mix. This could potentially be an option and a play for Aqua Diaz, especially if they can get the team fight set. They definitely need to focus Badang to set the plays, follow up with Bane and the Deadly Catch, and then commit the full barrage. And not allowing the Lancelot and CC to jump onto the back line.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. I mean, they need to get this place working very well. And it's going to be tough if they don't get the angle, especially with Indra here. Indra's doing a good job zoning while the team is bursting down the Lord.
Yeah, well, I mean, this Lord just getting into the base, but no follow-up as the Nightmaric spawn has been committed. However, we do see Kufra charging up, but Bane packing a lot of damage with that cannon of his. As we do see the full barrage gets committed by the tier 3 turret. The tier 3 turret has been taken down. Exia picking up the kill onto Kufra. However, CC is taken down by the Yuzong. Aqua Diaz could definitely focus onto the Nexus here and end this as the Deadly Catch does come in. And first match, first blood, going in favor of Aqua Diaz.
Oh, what a game. This is the Rika we know. This is 5-3-13. It was a bit switched around last night. The assists were the devs, but this is how I know Rika plays the Bane. And bro, it was working so well. The only problem was that 1-1, but 1-1 was literally 1v5 most of the time because they couldn't get the angle, and that was what gave them the victory, is that combo plays coming out.
Yeah, so MVP definitely going in favor of the Bane. So Rika picking up the MVP for the side of Aqua Diaz. However, Sui does pick up the MVP with the 1-1 for the side of Otsutsuki. So ladies and gentlemen, we will be jumping into the second match of this best of 3 series. Will it be Aqua Diaz that picks us up in a clean sweep fashion? Or will Otsutsuki pick up 1 W and take us into that sudden death round?
Oh, but that is the question. But so I'm wondering, are we going to see some respect bans coming out? I definitely think they need to respect this Badang. Because Badang with the Bane sets, those two together worked so well. And this is definitely something we can see Otsutsuki respecting.
Yeah, I mean, look, not having a lot of success with the Lancelot though. I mean, Lancelot and Otsutsuki, they did have the stronger draft in my opinion. Not capitalizing onto that, but Aqua Diaz definitely utilizing that early game advantage that they had to keep the pressure and pull it through. So first ban coming in from Otsutsuki, definitely banning out the X-Borg. Even though we didn't see X-Borg getting picked up from the side of Aqua Diaz.
They call me a hero because
Yeah, true. I mean, but the thing is, okay, there's the first respect ban. No Bane for Sapolga tonight for the rest of this tournament, I think.
As Aqua Diaz that did ban on the YSS, just waiting on Echo for the response. Yeah, definitely. I will say this, right? Definitely need to ban out the 1-1. Yeah, there we go. 1-1 has been banned.
That 1-1 was like a major problem. And if I was the side of Otsutsuki, I would definitely go for that Badang ban, because I mean Badang was kind of setting that Lance in a lot of danger. So I think that might be the next ban.
Muscle of
Notes.
Your
So, Otsutsuki banning out the Gato.
I mean, yeah, like Wayne's Gato is scary though. So I understand that, but yeah. So will we see the Lancelot getting picked up as the first pick, or will we see them trying something else? Maybe taking the Badang for themselves. Who knows?
Yeah, as Aqua Deers did ban out the Yuzong. I mean, Otsutsuki did pick up the Yuzong last night, so definitely you don't want the Yuzong. However, Fovius is still open. But if we're going to look at the first heroes to pick up here, oh, this is honestly this is a difficult contest. I would say, if I'm being honest, go for the Rome advantage. Oh, Conan picking up the Faza.
And I wanted to say, I mean, you can leave the Lancelot. I mean, we know the side of Aquades does not play the Lancelot, so he don't need to first pick him per se. But the Falls are very, very good pick. But as I thought, there is the Badang coming out and Mist going for the Brody, which was banned out in the second game. Will we see the Clint or maybe the Irithal coming out?
Yeah, as you mentioned that the Irithal is picked up. I mean, Indra. I don't think Indra will pick up the Rome next. Ideally, if he's going to pick up a Rome, I would definitely go for like a Kalia. Yeah, to get that displacement with the Tsunami Slam onto either the Badang or the Brody, because I mean we know Brody does have the range advantage, and Kalia definitely has the capabilities on closing the gap. But Margie picking up the Lancelot, so that will be a Lancelot once more in favor of Otsutsuki, as Luby does pick up the Sicilian.
I mean, the Lancelot needed to be picked up now, otherwise he would have been banned out. But there goes the Kufra. Bye-bye, Kufra. I mean, Kufra has been a problem so far every single evening. So that's a solid ban, especially if you're playing against a lot of squishies like Brody. Can play with Purify, but I wouldn't suggest it with Purify. So you want to take out a lot of the hard lockdown. I would say either pick up the Kalia or it also needs to be banned out, because Kalia's currently for both lineups is the problem.
But seeing the Kufra ban, bro, that only means one thing, and one thing only. We know what Rika is going to pick up, but let's not mention it. Not just yet. I mean, the drafting phase is not over yet. Kenshiki for the next ban for the side of Otsutsuki, banning out the Bucks here.
Like, I would honestly say, if we see Rika picking up his hero, a good option to pick against is the Uranus. We haven't seen Uranus yet. And people kind of like the marksman, the mage has been taken out. So what else is going to counter him? Baxia is out of the picture. So there's no hard counters. Maybe like Darath or CC. Okay, no, not CC.
CC being banned out, bro. Yeah, I mean, there is still a lot that can happen here. Beanies, welcome to the stream. It's a bit quiet. I mean, it is payday, and I do expect a lot of individuals, having a fun Friday. But nonetheless, Indra with a potential final ban of the evening, if Otsutsuki doesn't take us into the sudden death round. I am going to call this. Indra, I'm going to call the next pick. Yeah, Lapu getting banned out, so we will see Rika picking up that Joy.
I don't know if he's going to pick it up now, though. I wouldn't pick it up now. I would wait for the first picks from Indra and Kashinki to come in. Maybe last pick it. I would push up wave, honestly. Put in the Uranus. Uranus will be so good into this matchup.
Well, Uranus or Ikalia. Either one of the two.
Oh, that's only too good. Oh, okay, you were correct.
Kinshiki.
Like, I would say it's not the best choice to pick up now, because now you're starting to get the counters. There's the Phobias being picked up. So that automatically puts in the Badang into the Rome position, because Badang loses against the Phobias and Phobius does good against the Joy. So Phobius is a solid pick here. And the reason I picked the Joy last because they already got their jungler. There's no more bans left. I mean, you have nothing to lose by last picking the Joy. Unless they are going for like a Atlas or Tigreal. Ooh. What do you think about an Atlas or Tigreal in this lineup for Aquadias?
If I'm going to be honest, I would rather go for the Atlas. Well, but Indra picking up the Grok. Look, Grok is not a hero that you should ride off. As a wave is showing us a Tigreal. Will it be the... Yeah, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. There is the full set for the side of Aquadias. But ladies and gentlemen, this does conclude the second match's draft. Which side are you favouring? And I'm going to be honest, I am favouring Aquadias this time around. It definitely has the better draft. Definitely.
The only thing you have to watch out for is, of course, the Phobius and the Grok, because the counter-engage ability coming out from Otsutsuki is very, very solid. I mean, Phobius can just jump onto the backline with the Kalia and against the Joy, and he automatically wins the lane against the Badang. So what I would say would be a good rotation for Aquadias is actually doing the XP lane gank. That would be something you can... to get your Badang ahead, because you need Badang on that first turtle.
Yeah, you definitely do need to do that. But ladies and gentlemen, it's the moment of the time of the evening. Hit that like, share and subscribe button. We are entering the second match in this best of 3 series. Will Aquadias take this in a clean sweep fashion, or will Otsutsuki get one up and take us into the sudden death round?
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them.
Oh, so it seems like the Lancelot is doing the XP lane. Okay, so he predicted the XP lane rotation like I did, and he's going to match the rotation, but it looks like Seppi is just doing the normal gold lane rotation as we know and love.
Well, that is currently the rotation that we are used to here in South Africa, but I mean, this tournament is definitely going to switch up some things, especially when it comes to the rotation, so we will start seeing the reworks coming into the elimination round. And Dark Void, this is a second match. Aquadias did take the first match. It is 1-0 in favor of Aquadias.
Yeah, and I mean, this is a very solid matchup so far. And there we see something a jungler should never do, taking the lane creeps away from his mid laner.
Shroomsy, you're definitely calling it out there, bro. But we do see the engagement onto Erithal. Oh, mistaking a lot of damage here from Silsweet.
But I mean, he has the cannon health advantage, so that's a cannon minion being missed by Shishui. So it looks like they're going for it. I don't know. Yeah, they were just not in range.
Yeah, no, but Dang definitely being able to escape the clutches of Otsutsuki. We are reaching the 2-minute mark of this second match. Oh, as off screen, Joy does pick up the first blood on the Erithal. So, first turtle of this match will spawn up in the next 10 seconds. Margie and Kenshiki just pretty much waiting and baiting out in the bush here at the turtle of the match. As Joy picks up a kill onto the Faza. I mean, Indra taking a lot of damage. So, Aquadias would definitely have the advantage at this first turtle of the match.
It's going to be tough. I mean, Echo's not there to help. There's the knockup from Alpha Phobius. He gets the Super Mario mode going. There's a Phantom Execution already being committed. Waves is very, very low. The Retri was early from Margie and he loses the turtle. There's the knock from Badang, gets the first crack. That's a double kill for Badang. And there's the Electro beat onto Natalia just to finish everyone off. And I didn't think that fight was winnable for Aquadias, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, so 2-0 exchange in favor of Aquadias, as well as picking up the first turtle of the match. I mean, we are reaching the 3rd minute in this matchup. Aquadias does have that 2.3k gold lead, ladies and gentlemen, with a 4-kill advantage.
Yeah, this is now we're going to start seeing aggressive rotations coming out here from the side of Seppi. Indra still not level 4. There goes the beautiful ult from Faza. Lancelot is looking to pick off Lumi, but I don't think he's going to commit to that. Beautiful camp coming out here from Wave. He gets a pushback, but his team is not close enough for him to commit the implosion.
Yeah, that feather airstrike from the Faza was committed defensively. However, we do see Joy coming in here for the jungle invaders. Currently onto the Lancelot. However, Wave is into the mix as well with the Tigreal. Will we see that pushback play coming? However, Grok coming into the mix. The Tigreal will be taken down by the Lancelot.
And this is the early game damage that is in the hands of Otsutsuki. So they need to really commit, either leave or commit this. Sloppy team fights, especially if you go against a Lance Grok, they can just outstun you the whole time, and that's something you have to watch out. There's Joey with the stacks getting built up. There's Electro Beats getting another kill. The wall comes up, and there's a knockback from Grok. Indra doing a good job, but there is the torn apart memories not being able to be close enough to deal the damage.
Yeah, unfortunately not. But Joy picking up the kill onto Erethal, just under the tier 1 turret. Wave is coming out, giving that vision that the Joy needs, especially with the second turtle up. Margie is here in the jungle as well. We did see the wall coming up from the Grok. However, Joy does retreat. Sicilian stealing the turtle. However, the match feast has been committed with the Sanguine Claws. However, the feathered airstrike coming in from Faza. Fabius with the hippity boppity, skippity boppity. Super Mario does pick up a kill onto the Tiger as well. But the Sanguine Claws is committed. However, Erithal gets a pick off onto Badang. Unfortunately, currently it's a 2-for-1 exchange. A shutdown kill coming in from Phobius onto the Joy. Make that a 3-for-1 exchange in favor of Otsutsuki.
And that is what I spoke about. They got their objectives. They should have just fallen back a bit. I mean, that Phobius is doing a good job so far onto the side of Aquadias. There's a little bit of a wave stop coming out from Aquadias because I mean Phobius is currently just deleting this Badang and making a big problem. So I'm 100% in support with this lane swap.
Well, I mean Phobius is very much a direct counter to the Badang, as we do see the wall coming in from the Grok, not allowing Tigreal and the Sicilian to come in. But we do see the wall coming in from Badang, just catching Grok there at the tier 2 turret. But we will see Phobius coming in with a rotation with the Lancelot. It's all going to come down to this team fight. Will it be Aqua Diaz or will it be Otsutsuki that picks this up? I mean, Otsutsuki does have the number advantage here in the bot lane.
They definitely do, yeah, but Wave doing a good job scouting, and I mean, this rotation top already. Step is just getting farmed up. The turtle is up in the next 25 seconds, so we might see a very good aggressive play coming out with a tier 1 turret in the top lane being taken out. There's Phobius once again onto Badang, just doing what he does best and irritating the daylights out of him. Beautiful camp coming out here from Sepulga.
Yeah, I am going to have to agree with you there. But we do see Joy onto the Lancelot. Just poking and keeping Lancelot honest at this third and final turtle of this match. I mean, Aquadias, they definitely have the potential here. But I mean, this is all going to come down to this play. As we do see the wall and the Sanguine Batch Feast has been committed from Sicilian. But that torn apart memory from the Brody just finishing off the job. Currently, it's a 3-for-0 exchange in favor of Aquadias. Third and final turtle will definitely go in favor of Aquadias. So at the 7-minute mark of this match, Aquadias does have the 5-kill advantage as well as the 4K gold lead.
And that's another turret falling in the hands of Aquadias. They once again doing the same play, doing a very good early game rotation and definitely securing a lot of objectives. There's Sepulga onto the Faza, but he does not commit just yet. There's Electro Beat onto Indra, but he will get scouted out. There's Kinshi into the mix. The fifth airstrike is on the mark, and they're doing a lot of damage, but Echo does flick out. Wave is still in the mix, but that is a team fight evaded. Few kills, a lot of skills, no kills.
A lot of skills, no kills. Yeah, just baiting out skills in that engagement. I mean, the next objective is 65 seconds away. Aquadias definitely putting the screws on the wheels for the bus here. I mean, but it ain't over. Otsutsuki could turn the tides here. I mean, we did see them doing it twice last night against Exodus. And Exodus not being one of those teams that you could just roll one over, as we do see. But Dunn gets the kill onto Faza.
She didn't have the purify, but not the bird form yet. And there's Margie onto Sicilian. There's the Phantom Execution, but Joy's into the mix. The Electro Piece is onto the mark, but not enough damage just yet. There is Indra just keeping it safe, but the Joy, the Kyrie moments is coming out tonight.
Yeah, just getting that kill under the tier 3 turret. Rika definitely keeping an eye onto that. But we do see another tier 2 turret taken down. Will we see the third and final tier 2 turret get taken down by the Brody? Yes, sir. That is one hit away, and that seals the deal. Aqua Diaz definitely has the map advantage at this point of stage.
Okay, so before we head into the major team fight heading, we've got some points being shown by the viewers that your cursor is showing on screen.
Sorry, what's that?
Your cursor, your mouse is on screen.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no, man.
Oh, nee. Oh, no, boys. But yeah, this is uncontested, Lord. I mean, Otsutsuki has no ability to contest it. You could maybe see the Lancelot in, but I mean, Implosion is available. But if I was the side of Aquades, I would look here for the angle. They need to crack one of those base turrets, and there is Echo just being the annoyance that we know and love him for. But the bot lane is the creeps wave pushing in. If they can get this bot tower cracked, then this might be the ending angle.
Well, I mean, the First Lord, oh my word, what is going on? The First Lord of the match will be storming in the mid lane. If Aquadius could just sync up the wave, yeah, I mean, we do see the top lane's wave getting cleared out, not allowing it to sync up with the Lord. But Grok does throw the wall. I mean, what was that? The Lord getting pulled back just as soon as the Lord did drop. Oh, the wall did drop.
Yeah, there's a charge up of the wall. Lord will be taken down, but the Cannon Minion is still full health, and the top lane is also in a lot of danger. But this is a successful defense coming out from Otsutsuki.
Yeah, indeed. So, I mean, it ain't over till the cookie crumbles.
I mean, they have a Tigreal. I mean, Tigreal is like the make or break here. You can come out of nowhere and then just scores a lot of havoc. Beautiful job baiting out that flicker from Echo. So with the Badang having no flicker, the main playmaker will be Wave on that Tigreal.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen a full team in Implosion just yet. I mean, that is still into the mix. So Otsutsuki should definitely be wary of that. I mean, yeah, Rika not allowing, or shall we say Cecilia not allowing the blue buff to get taken up by the side of Otsutsuki. Yeah, the waves, next minion waves will be storming in. We'll see that the waves getting synced up this next play. Let's go!
Well, they're doing a good job doing a 3-2 split rotation. And the Sicilian just poking everything, getting that stacks build up. I mean, as soon as the Sicilian is late game, they are in a lot of trouble. There's the Electro Beats onto Manji, but he won't get the kill. There's the heavy crossbow already being committed. So the Lord is up in 40 seconds. And once again, I don't see an angle for Otsutsuki to come contest this.
No, definitely not. I mean, you do have the zoning capabilities. As we do see the wall coming in from the Grok. However, oh, the implosion play onto 2. That Purify has been committed as we do see the Feather Airstrike coming in from Faza. Nearly catching out the Tigreal. But that's a 1-for-0 exchange in favor of Otsutsuki. Fovius getting deleted in that exchange.
I mean, that was a risky play, but it definitely paid off. I mean, they got the pick off before the Lord, and all the waves are crashing in. So this is the uncontested Lord once again. And if they play their cards right, this might be the ending angle. Or will Otsutsuki give us the Hail Mary play and take us into a game 3?
Well, as expected, the second Lord of the match does go in favor of Aquadius. Otsutsuki finally full team back up now. Definitely they need to be respectful of Aquadius. especially with the team fight. Oh, look at that beautiful pushback from the Tiger onto the blue buff, not allowing Margie to get that retry onto the blue buff.
Oh, that was a solid play. I mean, the waves are not synced up. The Lord is already crashing into the mid, and the other waves are not just. You might see a big play coming out. Wave is ready with the implosion. There's the conceal plays going from the back line. The pushback is there, but everyone just dodges everything. There's a feathered airstrike into the picks. There's a lot of damage being dealt. Wave will be the first one to fall in the exchange. Indra and Ginshinki is also down. This is already a 2-for-1 exchange, and there is Mist also taking down Margie. So this is the ending angle. Flicker from Echo. Echo gets the knockback onto Shishui, but she's doing a lot of damage. Meanwhile, Seppi is into the backline. This is game, set, and match.
Yeah, Aquadia's taking this in a clean sweep fashion, not allowing Otsutsuki to get one up here. So that does settle the scoreboard this evening. That means Saint Dynasty in the first place. Second place, that is Aquadia's. Third place, it is Otsutsuki. And in the fourth place, it is Exodus. Yeah, so there is still one evening to be played, and that is tomorrow night. That means Saint Dynasty will face against Otsutsuki, and Aquadia's up against Exodus. So still 2 matches left in Group A before that scoreboard is finally settled. But Lumi picking up the MVP for the side of Aquadias with the Sicilian. Unfortunately, no MVP for the side of Otsutsuki. But ladies and gentlemen, this was a fun match. But unfortunately, this is the only match for tonight, as Exodus did forfeit their match tonight. They were not able to get the crew together for tonight. Unfortunately, some plannings did fall through. But without further ado, Ashumzi, any final thoughts? Any final words?
What a match! What a match! Oh, this was crazy. This was a complete 180. That I didn't think it was going to be this dominant of a match. I thought we might be heading into game 3, but Rika bringing the fire tonight.
Yeah, indeed. So, ladies and gentlemen, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. We will be back with you same time, same place tomorrow night, as we will conclude the Group A stages of Conquerors of Dawn Season 2.
Welcome to the battleground, where legends are forged. This is Conquerors of Dawn.
Big moves, I'm that dude. Bet I see you from the top, yeah, real soon. Looking down on the haters that I've been through. Told them I'll see you later, yeah, big truth. I keep a real good pace. Built a big house, damn, look at that place. Up in my mind, cause that's my space. House so big, full of positive things. And I can't be shook, cause I ain't no rook, man, I wrote the book. Now I teach how to cook them beats like, look, making things look good. I just want trophies, blacks with a whole goal if you know me. Gotta go record on the wall, look closely. Got that record all alone like lonely. I'm just sick of waiting cause I feel it's frustrating when I always put the hours in. But ain't nobody wanna recognize independence, it threatens their continent. So I chase that bag, trophies are dope but I'd rather have cash. Sitting in the bank cause I paid my tax. Living my life, my way, my path, I go. Move fast, anyone who ain't hitting full gas. Who that choose that hard work, that wins true facts. I'ma go big, grind hard, throw a few jabs. Big hook next to the dome, knock her straight back down to the floor. Anyone in my way smacked, I don't take bad thoughts, no, I remove that. My team got good minds, I can prove that.
I got these dreams that I've been chasing. I got some things I've been upgrading. No one can stop me from this craving. Chasing, I've got these dreams that I've been chasing. I've got some things I've been upgrading. No one can stop me from this craving. You'll see me at the top one day.
Yo, when it ain't toxic, shut your mouth and pick a different topic. Taking off like a rocket, got that energy, you can call me socket. Doing that boss-ish, all I do is focus on increasing that profit. Yeah, I'm on like a faucet, ready to make another deposit. Never been complacent since I was 8, I steady stay chasing. Always winning adjacent, side by side, grind hard in the basement. Ain't no replacement, only one me, yes to the free agent. Cause I go with this payments, otherwise I don't really have any patience. Making that honey, I wanna be something that's more than just money. I wanna teach others and see them becoming a version they never thought. Now they be hunting their goals and their dreams, yeah, all in their reach. They listen to me, the things that I preach, and change their whole lives to something belief. And now their own mind is all that they need. I'm loving the journey, got rid of the doubt and the worry. I'm moving no mercy, whatever I get I'm deserving. I put in the work in, I feel like I'm never done working. I always stay thirsty, cause it keeps me alive when I'm learning.
Chasing, I've got these dreams that I've been chasing. I've got some things I've been upgrading. No one can stop me from this craze.